What up, fish people? It's Kenny and Danny E, and our special guest, Stephanie from Aquaria Life. How are you doing, Stephanie?
Great. How are you guys?
We're doing good. We'll roll through our hellos real quick. First in this evening was Miss Patty Petite Tanks. How you doing, Patty? Then Fish on Tanktix, Miss Carol Cox, Bex. How are you, Bex? RB Animals and Friends, or excuse me, and Movies. You can't change your name, man. It messes me up for like months. Lisa and Jay, how's it going? Griffin's Fish Room, always good to see you, pal. And I'm gonna make it through this quick because we got us a guest. We want to get on them. Richard Reynolds, welcome. Liquid Zoo, always good to see you, man. Peplin Creek, welcome, my man. Big Tank Hank in the house. Adele.
Did you say hi to Stephen P. 2003?
I did not see Stephen P, so I must have jumped.
Yeah,
Stephen P, what's going on, buddy? And we got Eric Wyrock and Big Tank Hank. What's going on, guys? And Miss Adele. So as I said, guys, everybody coming in, we're going to be concentrating on this young lady tonight. How I met her was I won that deal for colored guppies. Whose channel was that? Skipper's that I was on? I can't remember. But anyway, she was giving away or donated these most amazing guppies, plecos for the auction. We got some beautiful L236RB line from her. Absolutely amazing plecos. So I went ahead and bought a few more. I mean, I've got a nice little colony going, but so basically tell us what you're all about, what kind of stuff you're into, what kind of fish you're keeping, what you're breeding. And all.
Yeah.
Well, breeding fish, I should. We don't want to know all your personal business, obviously.
Right. Oh, well, so I'm a nurse. I'll start with that. And I got really into fish about 6 years ago. Started with a betta fish, killed it, and then started reading actually how to take care of it. So that took me down the fish path, and then found YouTube channels that were amazing. Just started learning and really trying to learn everything I could about how to care for fish correctly, because I was keeping them wrong and obviously killing fish that way. So that's how I started down the rabbit hole of fish. But came across Rachel O'Leary's channel and among other channels, and she did a video on plecos from her friend Chris Layton. And Chris Layton and I became really good friends. Chris Layton breeds a lot of rare high pancistrus, like the zebras, the 173s, the 236s. He's got super whites he's breeding right now. And so when she did that video about those plecos at Chris's house, I just was mesmerized. So that's how I went down the rabbit hole of rare plecos, and now I'm just hooked on rare plecos. And so I flooded our house a lot of times with carpet. Got my husband really excited about that. And so we had to redo the flooring because I had flooded it that many times. So we remodeled the house and redid the flooring. We have a nice vinyl flooring right now that's supposed to be waterproof. But we just thought about just putting the fish outside in a shed. Is actually his idea. So we insulated the shed. It's a super small, like a resin shed. But now we're thinking, okay, I need a bigger shed. And then he's like, well, maybe we could build onto the house and give you a fish room. And I'm like, hallelujah, let's do it. But anyway, so I went down the rabbit hole of fish, and I'm into really rare fish. I'm into rainbows kind of right now. But I have some rainbow fry I'm really excited about right now that they're just hatching.
What kind of rainbows?
So they came out of my Celebes and my Furcata and my Gertrude tank. So we'll see what they are. But I just got the Melanotena pepui. I don't know if I'm saying that right. And the Ivent I'm saying those wrong, but the Ivent Sophies.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but they're beautiful. The Ivan soft eyes have like the bluest eyes ever, and the Papulia are larger rainbow, but they're just gorgeous. I have a lot of other fish like CPDs and diptail pencilfish and ember tetras and emerald rasboras, and oh, my favorite fish right now are my oh god, I'm gonna blank on them, but are the licorice rasboras. I mean the licorice gouramis.
Those are nice.
They are oh, they're so majestic, but they're beautiful.
I
So
love those,
love
and I love
those.
the samurai gouramis, and then the peppermint pikeheads. Probably
Yeah,
my top 3 as far as
yeah,
gouramis. Gorgeous.
right. Yeah, they're just beautiful. So I'm really into those right now. I also have shrimp. I have some Caridina species. I have some Neos, some blue dreams, blue velvets, and then also some painted fire reds. So those are really beautiful.
Ooh, nice.
So are all your fish in your she shed?
No.
No. Okay. I was gonna say it doesn't look like a shed can hold that much.
That's what I was just gonna say. That you know that you and I have been married 32 years. I'm thinking, where in the heck is she putting all these fish that she's naming off? I'm like, where are they all?
I mean, you can see several tanks in here, but
yeah.
How big is the she shed?
It's not that big. In fact, I should have gotten dimensions from my husband before I came into the stream, but it's not that big. But I mean, I've got a 55, 340 breeders in here right now, 220s, a 10. There's supposed to be another 10, but I'm actually sitting on the wall where 240 breeders are about to go in. So I'm really going to pack it full where I'm not going to have a lot of like moving around space next week, but we'll just have to get a bigger shed. Am I talking really loud, by the way?
No, you're good.
Right.
Yeah, we're probably not your best mentors as far as showing control with fish tanks. Okay,
so
we're going to tell
I'm
you
in the right place.
Yeah, we're now be glad you have your husband. You have somebody that will tell you no. Okay, when there's 2 people that are like, we don't ever tell each other no, and we end up like the tank behind us. We just got this one. Took 255s out of here, rebuilt onto the other fish room, blah, blah, blah. And now we got this. This is going to be a rainbow tank. It's going to be the Bosemani, but the orange, kind of orangish colored ones.
So
Nice.
orange is a little bit bigger area on these rainbows than the other Bosemani.
How big did they get?
3 or 4 inches, I think.
Oh, that's nice.
Decent size. Thank you, Eric Wyrock, for the 99-cent super sticker. It's a poop poop.
Poop poop.
Yep.
Oh, no, not
See,
stereo.
Eric Wyrock, you got double poops for that poop.
So, how are the 236s doing? Are they doing okay?
They are beautiful colors. Each one of them has chosen a different cave, except there's one over here in the back that just likes hanging out in all the algae. He's not in a cave. So
I bet you that's the female. That's probably the female.
Yeah, she's just all over in the algae. She likes hanging out.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's actually more visible than the rest of them because the other one's really high.
So I sent you a larger male and female for sure. And you they should start breeding soon for you, probably within 3 to 6 months.
Yay.
They're gorgeous. I don't care if they ever breed.
They're
We
of
just
that
love
size.
looking at them, but
I care.
Right?
I want them to breed.
I know you're the breeder.
Beautiful.
Me, I'm just the kind of just kicks back, get a little snack, and walk it.
I love it. I love it.
So speaking of plecos, we touched briefly on. So why don't you tell all the folks out here what kind of plecos your niche right now?
So I am beyond and into L236 RBs, Robert Bedrovkin. And just to kind of give you guys a quick background, on Skipper's stream, I talked about them. But I just want to briefly tell you guys where they came from. And I actually have a correction from that stream because I have talked to Chris since. But originally they came from Aquarium Glasser, Bedrovkin bred them. Then Haikon Hagensen and Jules Dignall in Finland got them. So they got F1s from Bodroken. Bodrock was in Finland and got either F1 or F2s from Jules and brought them back to the US and started breeding them. And then Chris, I believe, got probably F3s from him. And so that's the lineage of those plecos. So L236 RB line. I also have some super whites right now, two, which I think are a pair. They're large. They're about 3 inches. They should be breeding soon, but I'm almost positive there's a male and a female. So I can't wait to start breeding the super whites.
Now you could have accidentally got those confused and put those in the bag of mine that were coming.
Right. I know. Well, hopefully soon I'll have some fry for you.
Those are going to be amazing. Now, when those particular line are to breed, are they all going to be, or there's still going to be some regular RBs mixed in, even when super whites breed, or do they breed true super whites every time?
That's a great question. Because I talked to Chris Layton so much, his super whites have bred, and they're all like super whites.
Oh,
wow. The line is very stable. So hopefully in the next 6 months, I'll have some super white fry. I'm also hoping to soon get some of Chris's super white offspring, which would be great, just to kind of add to my genetics. And so I've got L236 regular RB line and super whites. I have L173 F1s, which are a very, very rare high pancistrus. So I've got those. I've got the L306 Pinoculus, which are a black and orange Pinoculus. They're like a wood eater. They're unbelievably beautiful. I recently got some L174 Ocelots, which are from the Xingu as well. They're a deeper water high pancistrus. They're very small. They're the slowest growers from what I understand of all the high pancistrus. I know I've got more. Oh, I've got the mini snowball plecos as well, the L471s. Those are getting bigger.
Oh, I like those too.
They're adorable.
And they only get
those should be breeding soon. 3 inches.
Max 4 inches.
They should get around 3 inches, but I've got some that are getting close, so I'm excited for when they'll start breeding because, the smaller the pleco, their fry are just unbelievably cute. They're just so stinking cute. But yeah, so I'm a pleco nut. I'm an L number. I'm just really into L numbers and breeding these on the side.
That's okay.
Yeah. Hey man, it's like my mothership. Like I come here after my stressful work day and I'm like, all right guys, I'm going to my happy place. I'll see you in a little bit.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
For all those coming in, I know normally I say my hellos when you're coming in. Tonight we have a guest, so I'm not doing it all the way through the night. But hello, everybody that has just came in. Hey, Alex and Maria Z. I haven't seen Maria Z in a stream in a while. It's great to see you. I have a feeling I know why she's here.
Right.
We need to say another thank you to Eric Wyrock. He sent us another poop poop.
Poop poop.
See, get double poop miles.
Poop poop.
And I see Jess with Maine's Tails Furs and Fizz came in. Aquatic Morning Show. And if I could, while we have a moment here, if one of my mods would be gracious enough to drop George's link. George from Aqua Balls is about right around 60 away, guys, from his 1K mark. I know the Fish Fam. I know you guys well. Let's get that boy to his 1K before the end of the weekend. That'd be a nice treat for him and his wife. If you don't know George as a person, awesome guy. Raises 4 kids, just ultimate family man. Good guy. So anyway, if one of y'all could drop that, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. Aqua Balls. All right. Sorry to interrupt there, Stephanie.
No worries. So George is my neighbor. He's not too far away from me. And I want to also say hello to Surf City Cichlids because he's literally down the street from me. So hello, and hello to everybody else. That's it.
Man,
that's
where were all these people when I went through the first time, Danny? I mean, sounds like I could have spent I came home like 7 days early. I mean, I could have probably spent another week in Cali.
Lisa NJ brings up a really good point. She says, I wish plecos just had regular names. I do too.
I know. Laura Cariday. So L stands for Laura Cariday. And I don't know why they give them numbers, but who knows?
Well,
We'll
they
see.
still come up with like it's super white.
Right,
It's
the
got,
snowball.
they,
Right,
yeah, they've got their little nicknames for some of them. So
yeah, like ocelot and snowballs and whatnot.
Yeah, Bunny Viper
Zebra.
said it's because there's so many without true scientific classification yet, which is true. So
Yes. Yeah.
which brings me to
Yep.
another subject, guys. Don't forget to write your senators to say no on the Lacey Act.
If that passes, I'm trying to
this
not
is-
even think. I'm trying to not even think about it because it wouldn't be good.
Hey,
It
I
would
got a
not be
secret
good.
for you, Stephanie. I will drive to California for plecos. Trust me.
you know what though? That's still crossing borders.
You darn right, girl. If that passes, don't you
Smuggling
worry.
them.
I'll be coming down for some plecos.
Yeah, I could come there too. Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. Nothing holding me back.
Oh, this is good. To see Alex with the secret history living in your aquarium says, watch my video, What the L, to learn the history of the L number system.
I love Alex. He knows so much and he makes it so like understandable and relatable the way he explains everything.
Well, let me tell you
Yeah.
something. If you do make it up for Fishtoberfest, he's one of our speakers. And he is what you see with Alex on the stream is what you get with Alex in person. There is no
He's
fakeness
such a
to the
just
man.
nice,
Yeah.
cool.
That's
great
Love
Alex.
it.
person.
That's just the way the guy is. He's so genuine and knowledgeable.
Well, as of right now, I'm planning to be there, and hopefully I'll be able to bring some plecos with me. So I really got to think about the logistics of that and trying to make it happen. But as of right now, I'm like 95% sure.
Well, like I said, if you end up deciding you're coming and you're at all, you're welcome to ship it to us. We'll put them in a holding tank for you. And
That's the thing is like these fish, they have certain needs, and it would be the only thing logistically how to get them there, keep them.
I mean, if you got them here,
alive.
I could put them in. Like if you got them here on a Thursday, put them in, let them chill out, feed them good, and then bag them sometime late Friday evening, and then maybe just bag enough
Yeah.
for each day versus bringing the whole lot with you. Because
Yeah.
Bring the whole lot. She might sell out.
I got a funny suspicion her plecos will sell out quite quickly in Oregon.
So Bunny Viper is giving you crap. The entire Lacey Act or number 1185.
You know what I'm talking about. Everybody
The
knows.
Lacey Act, like, that
Oh
big.
Lord.
It will not be good for the industry, and furthermore, it will not be good for the fish themselves because I believe U.S. breeders are the reason that a lot of care species are still in existence. If that goes
100%.
away, we won't have the ability, except for the stock that is now in people's aquariums, of keeping a species alive. I mean, I can't tell you how many cases where we had them, we bred them, and those were the only populations left. I mean, that's
Skipper's
100%.
Aquarium says, I guess that means I'm going to be put to work, LOL.
Oh, you betcha. Yeah, buddy.
Is he staying with us?
Hey, just ask Lucas and Haley how that works.
So I was talking to Chris. I was talking to Chris Layton today, and we were talking about the Zingu and the zebras, and because of the Belamonte Dam and everything going on with how that's affected the Big Bend and the Zingu, that he mentioned that he heard that if they were to pull 100 zebras out of the river right now, it could cause like a population crash. That's how bad it is right now. So I think that's also why it's so important for us as hobbyists to get these fish, to try to spread them around and breed them, because we don't know what's happening right now in Brazil with the Amazon. I mean, we do know, but the numbers are drastically reduced at this point. And Alex probably knows more about it than I do, but I just wanted to mention that. That was alarming to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, right, Alex. He says, Lefala, I'm not opposed to the Oracle, but you are inflating my ego.
There you go.
Well, they're calling him Alex the Oracle.
It's true.
Hold on, I'm going to set the record
just
straight.
Just ask Alex.
There's only one name Alex will ever go by, in my opinion. The rest of the time I know him, Sir Alex. The
There you
King's
go.
Lane. That's the Alex I know.
That's awesome.
You're so funny. Don't go into that again.
We'll just say, if you think you're going to do a Battles of Brains with Alex, you better be prepared. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh yeah. And you're probably gonna lose.
Most likely will lose. He'll probably answer the question in like 5 languages.
Oh, that's great.
What's up, Ian? And of course, y'all know
Alexander
here.
the Great.
Yeah, Alexander the Great. There's Miss Holly. What's going on, Miss Holly?
So, what's your favorite non-pleco that you're breeding right now? Are you besides the little? Are the rainbows that are breeding your favorites, or are they just some of your fish?
They're just some of my fish, but what I'm really excited about working with breeding are the licorice gouramis. I have about 8 of them, and I can't wait to start breeding with or working with them as far as breeding. They're just amazing. But I'm into rainbows too. Like I got these papuis and the Ivan sophies. So I have to say the gouramis, the licorice gouramis right now are probably my favorite fish as far as working with breeding them.
So are the licorice gouramis, the ones that you have look like all the pictures, or are those just breeding colors that the pictures that I see on the internet?
I honestly, in my opinion, I think they do look like their pictures. The males have that really beautiful blue kind of like double rimmed edge tail.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a really pretty blue-green color. Obviously, I think it gets a little brighter whenever they're in breeding dress, but they do have that color that I see without in breeding dress. So they're just unbelievably beautiful. The way they move, it's just so slow and majestic, but I can't wait to get them going.
So what kind of water are you keeping them in?
Now they do like lower pH tannin type water. So and they would probably do really great with a buffering substrate, but I don't have that with them right now, but I have them in a lot of driftwood. What is that leaf litter that I'm using? Oak leaf, and then Indian almond leaves.
Mm-hmm.
And then
leaves, yeah.
the catappa leaves, right? I don't know why I forgot that. But the pH right in there right now is about 6.5. And the TDS is about 180, but that includes everything in your water, all organics and everything in your water. But the GH is about 5 and the KH is about 2 or 3. So that they're so far doing okay. I haven't lost any, so that's great.
Good.
Yeah. But they probably do better on a buffering substrate to really hold the pH down. So I'm going to be working with them. We'll try and see what works for them as far as breeding.
Looking forward to seeing what you do.
Yeah.
So are you putting out very many videos?
So I try to put out, because I work about 9 to 10 hours a day. I try to put out a video a week. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm really new to YouTube, so I really didn't start trying in the YouTube game until the summer. I'm trying to put out a video a week.
Good.
Trust me, if you go back into the old days, Danny and I, when we first started streaming, it was brutal.
Right? I look back at some of my old videos and I'm like, oh God, that's embarrassing. But I'm like, whatever, I'm leaving it. But I have about 50 something videos up right now. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm really doing it. I'm doing it just to share what I have, what I do. And it's not like a money thing for me. I just want to share what works for me and what I have. And if it helps other people with tips and breeding and whatnot, then that's great.
So
but
Alex just had babies. It looks like a bunch of Turkana jewels.
Nice.
Nice. And apparently you introduced him to shorts.
Yeah, I was telling him. I'm telling you guys, my name's Kenny, and I am addicted to the music shorts on YouTube now. I mean, that's like it's like my new crack or something. I mean, it's.
I love it. Kenny, you picked the best music. I love it.
What I keep doing is there'll be a song that I remember back that I thought was a cool jam. So then I'll go around the fish room and try to find a fish that's doing what I think matches that song. So
Oh, I
I
love
pick the
it.
song, then go look for the fish is what I've been doing.
Yeah, Chattanooga Ed has great music too. I
Yeah,
love
Ed,
your guys'
I
shorts.
love his content too. It's not always in his fish room. Sometimes he'll just find something in
Right.
nature he thinks is cool, and I can't
Yep.
wait till he comes back. And Ed, if you're listening, buddy, I hope you're getting back up to par, bro.
Yep.
Prayers for fast healing for you and get better soon, man. We all miss you.
And Bipolar Aquatics. He was in a bad car accident on I think Friday.
You're kidding. Yeah, I'm just hearing about this.
Hit by a drunk driver.
Oh my God.
And hit by a drunk driver, and he just responded to my comment in his video, but hit by a drunk driver. If I'm saying this correctly, I think someone was killed instantly in the car.
In his car? Oh,
in his
no.
car. And he's in the hospital. He's gonna have to relearn to walk, but he's doing okay. He's lucky to be alive.
Oh,
Prayers to you as well, Bipolar. Hope all is going well, brother. That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
well, quick recovery.
Yeah. But I'm glad I mean, it could have been way worse. He's here and he's with us, so that's positive.
Mhm.
Something positive. Yeah.
Bunny Viper, all the prayer hands and hearts.
And Bunny Viper said she got her stickers.
Oh, good. And Ken's illegible note.
Hey, because you decided to take a weekend off on me, I tried to give him something personal for me. Make me throw my arm out again, woman.
If you'd like to send me a picture of the note he sent you, then I can interpret it for you.
I love it.
Well, I love it. B Wizzle dropped a video about getting my stickers, and he's trying to read the note. I'm like, he goes, man, dude, I don't know what he's saying here, but it's heartfelt. He puts it down, and that's the end of that, man.
Oh
You-
my God.
Danny, Kenny, I need some stickers from you guys too.
Okay. Look at
M
I'm into
C,
stickers
I wonder
lately.
why his stickers haven't came. We sent him ones a while ago. You don't have stickers, M&C? Or is he talking about his own stickers, I wonder?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. Ineligible writing means Kenny's close to being a PhD. He's practicing for being a doctor of fish. There you go.
Probably true.
I wouldn't hand him a scalpel.
I love it.
So she says she could read the note, but unfortunately couldn't read my address.
She says, I guess you won't get my stickers.
I'll send you my address after the stream.
Oh, I love it.
You'll need to write that down as a note because you'll never remember.
So, Kenny, how is your shoulder?
I go into Tuesday for the MRI. It hurts. I mean, it's better than it was, to admit. I mean, it's a lot better than it was, but it still hurts. Like if I go up too high and try to come back down, there's like a clunk, like when you got a 2-boy for it in a door that's not right, you know?
Yeah.
And then that really hurts. Going down really, really hurts.
Well, at least after the MRI, you'll have some answers and you'll know why it's doing that and
Then find out
what's
when
wrong.
they can put me under the knife and I just want to get it done
Right.
sometime in April. So I got 3 full months before the ACA.
Yeah. Yeah, because if it's a torn, if it's a rotator cuff tear or something where a tendon or ligament's involved and torn, like once you have the surgery, then you can really start healing and
Do
getting back
rehab
to
and get my
right.
strength. And
So
Yeah.
Alex says, Kencident, brain surgeon edition.
oh, Lord. Don't even go there, Alex. No, you wouldn't catch me working on nobody's brain, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
No. This guy went to Dr. Kenneth. He now pees uncontrollably.
So Kenny and Danny, have you guys reduced any tanks recently? Or are you kind of at bay with them, or
We are so out of control. Okay, the plan was we were going to go up bigger tanks, less tanks. Now we've gone up in tanks and have gotten rid of no tanks. We gained again. Now I think we're at a crisp 80. I think we're at 80 tanks now.
I don't know for that many.
Danny, you do this to me every time, and then after the stream, I take you for a walk, and you figure out, yeah, I guess you're right.
well, like it's a good idea in theory, but in reality, it's a different story, right?
Right.
In reality, it's like, oh, you see that fish, you got to have a setup for it. Yeah.
Well, technically, we did add a bigger tank. It's just unfortunately we didn't take any tanks away doing it.
Well, okay, but I do have like 20 little of the Bosemani rainbows. They're probably about 1.5 inches big at this point. There's like 20 of them. They're in a 20-gallon. They need to get out of that 20-gallon so they get bigger. So hence the reason the tank behind Ken.
Yeah, this is 100-gallon, and she scaped it all out.
I put plants in there today, but I'm waiting till my other plants convert before I put all.
It is so strange trying to do the camera with something I ain't accustomed to.
Yeah.
There. Is that it? Yeah. Anyway, we want to let it chill for a few more days because she did put some of that aqua soil stuff or whatever you call the junk. But
which aqua soil was it? Do you remember? If it's the one that increases the ammonia, you got to wait a bit for. Hopefully, it's not that one.
It is.
Yeah, it is that one.
Oh boy. Yeah, you got.
It's the fluval stratum.
Okay, so maybe do a lot of water changes and flush it out. I don't know.
Yeah,
we haven't put the fish in.
Or wait.
We haven't put the fish in yet. We'll take
or
our time.
monitor the ammonia.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do. But I put some in the angel tank that's usually next to Ken when I rescaped that one. And
we are doing a sand cap. I mean, it's capped with sand. So it's not
it's still releases the ammonia. But it's, I've been testing the water. I test the ammonia. There's no ammonia in it. So I haven't tested the one that's behind Ken yet. So I'll do that before I add any fish for sure.
We're in no hurry.
We haven't even seeded that tank yet. So
okay. Gotcha. So are the Altum angels still in with the 236s, or did you move the angels out?
The angels are right here.
Nice.
They're all in there still. So they're going away soon. Only 2 of them got removed just because they'd paired off.
They paired off.
Yeah, and they shoved everybody else off to the other side. And
right now we're in standby because we got to get enough bodies over to move the 300 up onto its stand, and then we can move forward with that.
Where are you going to put that one?
That's was supposed to be what I've been working on since I became a YouTuber, is my YouTuber studio, which, by the way, 1 tank, and she's been there the whole time. Well, 2 tanks. So I want to get, that's my goal by the end of the year here, get the studio done, get the 135 side by side next to the 300. And then that's where I plan to stream from here on forward. And then I can hook up my wireless mic, and Danny can be in the same room with me. So sound's not an issue unless we have a guest. And then I can work around the guests too, where we'll still be able to hear. We'll each go plug back in or whatever. Danny can go back upstairs, and we both put our plug-ins when we have to have a guest. So
yeah. Nice.
Unless I hook up some wild speaker system down there, that'd be cool.
Your sound sounds so good. I mean, I know are you on a wireless headset?
No, this has got a wire.
Oh, because it sounds really good.
I'm always afraid of the wireless just because everything seems to catchy, stop working, pauses, buffering, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh, pretty. Paul
What's that?
Sotero says he's getting a super red rose discus, blue rim discus, and I see a heckle discus, and I'm finally done adding. Well, yeah, we're going to go on a discus run here a little later. We're letting our tank mellow out. We've had a lot of issues with that tank of late, fires and whatnot. So we're waiting
Fires.
to
Yeah.
add any more. We already were dealing with a little issue. I did parasite of some sort got in there, so it took us a few weeks. Lost like 3 discus. 1 discus was lost when I had the festive. What are those things? Festias or whatever? The ugly little
Pheasants?
fish. Those
Yeah.
things are ornery, dude. I mean, just anyway.
They're a cichlid, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Flag cichlid, I think is something that people call them. But I'm never gonna keep them with discus or angels again. Just
So
ornery.
Bunny wants to know what your price range is for super whites.
So they're the most, to my knowledge, at the current moment, they are the most expensive L number pleco at the current time. So I currently don't have any. Hopefully I'll have mine breeding in the next 6 months. I'm praying. But I know I think Dan's Fish still has some. I think they're 420 or 450. But I don't have any yet. I have a pair, I'm pretty sure, but they're not breeding for me yet. But yeah, they're the most expensive to my knowledge. And then after that, the step down from that as far as pricing is the 173, and I have the F1s from Wild Cots. So those are the next one that's most expensive, I think around 325.
Well,
Yeah.
Black and white of the types of plecos.
No, she's got black and orange ones too.
Yes. I've got the L306, and of course they're not out right now because they're plecos, but but out of they're a pinoculus, so they're a wood eater, and once they're more comfortable, they can be more out and they can venture out more during the daytime than some of your other plecos. But they're unbelievable. I can't wait till they get bigger and start breeding. They're still about 2 inches. So once they get to about 3 inches or so, they'll hopefully start breeding for me. But
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, next week I will have 39 to 40 L236. I think they're I'm trying to know what F number they are, but basically they're offspring from the plecos from Bodrock. And I'll have those
Nice.
next week. Yeah. So I'll have 39 of those. And then Chris is sending me a group of L1s. He actually he's sending me a sample of about 5 to 6. They are tank raised. So he's sending me a see what I think of their patterns. And then after that, he'll send me a group to sell. So I'm excited about that.
Nice.
And there's a lot more where those came from. I'm just helping him sell his fish because he doesn't like shipping. But he's a great friend of mine, and he's my mentor. Learned everything from. Yeah.
Very cool.
Getting a little bit of sketch on you. It's not bad yet. About every other sentence, it's like you freeze on us a little bit. Uh-oh. I think she froze really good now.
No, she's moving.
It must be. Maybe it's me.
I don't know. Oh no, she froze. I don't know.
There you are.
Am I here?
There
Yep,
you go.
You're back in.
That's weird.
ABC.
On my end, it seems like it's you guys.
Oh, my
ABC
God.
Aquatic Biotope Creations. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, "Is this what I have to do to get some acknowledgement around here?" Flips table.
Oh, God. That means he must have asked a question that I meant from Danny. Thanks, Brian. Let's see. What did we miss, Danny? You're usually better.
Slowly approaching table.
Am I still frozen?
No, you're good.
And ABC, you must have not have came in when we were telling everybody. I need a translation on my note. Where is his note?
I don't know.
You could put peat in your substrate to lower. You could put peat in your substrate to lower pH. Yep. I don't know if that's what
I just put it in my filter. I use those like a little hang on the back, and I use the peat pellets. That works really well for me for tanning up the water and lowering that pH.
Oh, if somebody could bash this trolls coming in right now, please.
Who's the troll?
Best Cam Fun, hot girls. I would assume that's a troll.
Yeah,
Throwing websites down and everything else.
block user. There we go.
Thank you. Thank you, Lori.
An error occurred.
That's the first time that I think we've ever had a troll.
So I tried to block the user and it says an error occurred. Try refreshing the page.
You're good. You're good. So what do you not have in your fish room right now that you plan to get?
You know what? I don't have zebras. I don't have the L46.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. I need more super whites and I need some zebras.
Everybody likes a zebra in their life.
You know, and it's funny because Chris, in the beginning, when I got the 236s, he's like, you need the zebras. And I'm like, everyone has zebras. I don't need zebras. I should have got the zebras at that point. I was an idiot.
ABC's the note you sent me with my stickers. I just want a damn hello. Well, hello, ABC. As we said at the beginning of the stream, we had a guest tonight. We don't go through the whole lineups. I do it at the beginning, and that's it. I do apologize. Hello. Rob 93. Hello.
ABC says, man, who deleted the hot cam girl link? Me.
Oh, that's funny.
And a couple others.
Oh, that's great.
I think that's only the second time ever I've had to do something like that.
Yeah, we don't, I don't know if that, I don't know. Maybe they've learned I've got good mods in here and they know that you just get crushed coming in, but we very rarely have them here.
Yeah. I'll never forget though when Ken was down with Father Fish in Florida and they ended up getting some trolls on the stream and they're like, help, help. And I'm just like trying to get on there and knock them off. And oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So ABC says, sorry, I came in a few minutes late, was putting the kiddo to bed. Fam time.
How about you guys? Are you guys planning to get any fish that you currently do not have or that you want to breed?
Yes. Yes.
You know, it's kind of why I can't wait till the Triple Crown event. I can't wait to see what's for sale. I did get some beautiful green guppies, 2 weeks ago?
Wow.
I'd like to get a colony of green phantoms going, or blue phantoms too would be awesome.
Ooh, plecos, yes. Blue phantoms, green
Yeah.
phantoms. Mm-hmm. Long
Those
fin,
get a little bit bigger, right?
A little bit. Not a whole lot, though.
Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Those are really
fish.
pretty. Oh, yeah, those are really pretty. Yeah, I know. So you guys are going to Triple Crown. I'm going to Triple Crown. I think a lot of people are going. It's going to be, I can't wait. It's going to be so much fun.
That is going to be the event of the year, I think. It's going to be
cannot
amazing.
wait. I think it's going to be great.
And then, of course, Fishtoberfest, you all know that's going to be, that's why I got to be 100% by the time all this comes down.
Yeah.
But I will say I'm getting this motion back where I can at least move it side to side and it doesn't cause too much pain. It's only going up now.
Yeah.
Which that's encouraging.
It doesn't cause too much pain until he goes to bed and goes, I hurt so bad.
Shut
I can't
up.
sleep.
Yeah.
Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics says, my green phantoms spawn for me every now and then. Not as much as I'd like, though. Well, at least you got some spawning.
Misfit. Okay, we got to write that down.
Hey, Skull.
What's going on, Skull? There's Miss Holly, Freaky Fish Lady. The hot girls were already in here. Oh, yeah, you got that right.
Oh, Ian from Ian's Nature Aquarium says, I'm probably the only person that won't be at the Triple Crown. LOL.
All right, we got a fish sitter.
Yep.
Just teasing, Ian.
The secret
that's
history,
great.
Alex says, I never got my blue phantoms breeding. He had some pretty blue phantoms, but I think they got some kind of a disease, didn't they?
I can't remember.
I think so.
Now this is, oh, you know what? That's something else I got for you guys. I never get to show you up front personal the bowl where I usually sit.
There was a fish swimming right in front.
I know, I see them.
A very oddest platy. Then I have an emerald green rasbora in there.
Well, that's my. Oh, okay. It's like, what the hell?
The blue dots.
Yeah, at first I thought they were blue dreams or something. Like, dang, man, when did we get that line?
No.
I can't keep up with you anymore. I was going to say she snuck some more fish into the fish room.
No,
Yep.
I haven't. Ken's
See,
the one that got me score this week. He traded in some Turkana jewels and got me cherry tetras. So now I can try
I
to
saw your
breed my
video.
cherry tetras.
I saw those are beautiful.
Yeah, they're
Those are
gorgeous
really pretty. Really pretty. I saw that video. Yeah.
Those are such an amazing fish. And I've got bright red ones up in the tank next to my bed. So I'm going to take those. I'm pretty sure they're males. I'm going to scoop those up and put them with the rest of that group so that I can get some babies out of them because they're such a pretty fish.
so Stephanie, do you have any plecos left available for sale?
So I will have those L236 RB line, 39 of them next week. That, if I remember correctly, they'll range from 1.5 inches to like 2.5 inches, and those will be available. If you want, you can email me at svalecki, which is S as in Sam, V as in Victor, ELEKEI @gmail.com. So you can email me, and then my goal is to be at Oktoberfest and to also have more at that point to be able to sell. Fishtoberfest. Oktoberfest. Oktoberfest, Fishtoberfest.
Only here on Daniken. We will hopefully have her saying it right by Oktoberfest.
Ian's correct. He says that bowl has prawn-sized Amano shrimp, almost eating size.
Oh, yeah.
He's right. There's some giant Amano shrimp in that bowl.
And
do you want to hear a crazy story?
What?
Go ahead. You go first. I had an Amano shrimp that my tanks, when like a year or two ago, when they were in the house, we had some tanks in the bedroom. I had an Amano shrimp make it out of my tank and to my front door and then crisped up and died. Is that insane?
That's
I can't believe that happened. I have lids on my tanks too, so I don't know how that happened. Weird. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
As I'm sitting here looking at a bowl with no top.
And I still have 3 Amano in there. I put 3 in. There's still 3 in there.
I don't know how that happened. I have lids on my but they just need a little tiny space.
I knew that they could crawl out, because they could crawl out on the hoses that are to the sponge filter and the heater in that tank. I knew they could do it, but I thought, hey, if they want to commit suicide, go for it.
Paul McCarthy, have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. There's Mr. Lefty.
Oh, I have to look up what the L181 Atkins Nature Aquariums. I don't know what those are. I have to look those up.
So apparently the answer is no, she does not have any.
Exactly. That answers that.
And there you go. Liquid Zoo just added to your Fish Fam link your email so they can go to your Fish Fam link that he's posted and they can get all your contact information.
Oh, that's
Thanks,
awesome.
Matt. Thank you.
Good.
Oh, are those the peppermint pleco? Oh, they are. They're beautiful.
We have
now
one
I need
of
some of those.
We've got one peppermint in the house.
Where is it?
It's in with the Bandon Gudgeons.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Those are pretty,
I
Ken.
know I'm right. Sorry. We're not used to having somebody like right between us playing the referee.
Oh, that's great.
What's going on there, Annette with Mystery Snail Guardians? She's one of our local gals too. She'll be at Fishtoberfest. She was there last year.
Super fun to put names to faces. But then she
I-
didn't
That's
come to our
so
house
true.
afterwards. I don't
Nope,
know.
she snubbed us. She was too cool for the cool kids.
So Alex wants to know, how are the gudgeons? They look awesome on camera the other day.
Well, I can tell you guys this: the camera does those fish no justice,
Yeah, they're gorgeous fish.
and they act
But
like
they're
little
very
cichlids.
angry at me because I took a big rock out of their tank
Yeah,
to
they weren't
escape
real.
the one behind Ken.
I
So,
wanna
because they
pull all
weren't
that-
enjoying the rocks anyway.
I'd like to get them some lace rock. Actually, I just don't think it gives them enough nooks and crannies the way it's set up with the dragonstone. So I want to get them a better home.
You know what my favorite rock or stone is elephant skin
I
stone.
love that stone.
Oh,
my
it's my
gosh.
favorite. It's
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah. It
Jason
really
had
is.
some of that at last year's Fishtoberfest he was selling. It was gorgeous.
Really pretty. When you can
Brittany
find it.
Bill, hello. I just saw you earlier on a live stream, so that was fun. I think it was with Skippers. So Alex says, got it. Gudgeons hold grudges. Grudgiums. they have been really skittish ever since I took that rock out of their tank. They didn't like that at all. They were like swimming all over the place. They were very frantic. And I was trying to be slow and smooth about taking it out so I wouldn't startle them. No. So
Alex said you'd like rhino stone too, rhino skin.
Yeah,
Stevie
I just
2003 says that Brooklyn did great. She did. She did
Yeah,
a
she
good
did.
live stream.
100%.
Oh man.
Well, you've got 8 minutes, Mr. Kenny.
What?
Yeah, I know.
We just
I know
got
you weren't
started.
and we didn't even go through mostly hellos today. So
And I
Look
do
how fast that went.
apologize, guys. When we don't have guests, I will do normal hellos.
good night, Brian Levy.
Thanks for coming in, Brian.
Yeah, thanks.
And he's new. He hasn't. It's the first time we've seen this gentleman in. So good to have you here,
He
Brian.
was fun. He's very interactive.
Yes, I did actually.
What, the mystery snail
Yeah.
care video?
So what are your guys' plans for selling fish right now? Are you guys selling any fish currently? Do you have a website for any of your fish, or what are your guys'
I am
plans?
currently finally starting to work on building a website. We've had
Excellent.
Daniken.com, Daniken.net, all of that already secure for 3 years now, knowing that one day we plan to do that. So
Perfect.
I hope to have that up and going by the end of April at the latest. So
Awesome.
we've got our wholesaler's license. We've had it for about a year or two now. So I mean, we have the ability to get stuff reasonably priced. So we might start doing that.
We're trying to
exciting.
just breed stuff to do the homegrown thing. Catfish Nathan, thank you for the $10 super chat. The little black devil cichlid has amazing red coming out on him.
Oh yeah, they do too. And what I've noticed, and I don't know if it's just, but the ones that are red with the blacker eyes, I believe, are the females, and the ones with the blue eyes are the males. From what I've seen, that's what seems to be going on in our house with them. So I hope I gave you a male and female, so maybe you'll get them breeding. Ours have already laid eggs twice already, and then ours are brothers and sisters to the ones we sent you. So
Yeah.
Well, that'll be exciting whenever you get your website going. You know,
Yeah,
instead of just going to fish shows and stuff, or between friends or whatnot and selling stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I'm trying to get Kenny eventually so he doesn't have to go to someplace else to work. I'd like him to work from home. You know, he's tired. Look at this. I got a bruise on my arm from all this tank cleaning and tank moving and tank aquascaping. Look, I'm getting bruises all over. Goodness. Wow.
Yeah, she said to pick up the slack. About all I can do is fill the water. That's about it. Some scraping with the left hand. Other than that, I mean, I can't get my...
Well, it'll be good once you get it fixed, whatever the issue is. Hopefully you'll know soon.
Oh, nice. So he does have a male and female. Good.
Yeah.
So is there anything else, Stephanie, when we have you on our stream that you'd like the people to know about you?
You said you had something exciting.
Yeah, that was the 230. Yeah, that was the 236s and then the 173s. Because when we did the auction on Skipper Stream, I really didn't have that many, but people seemed they appeared to be interested. So I'll get more where those came from. I'll have them next Wednesday. Shipping, I'm getting 39. So he's shipping 2 separate boxes. So one will come on Wednesday and one will come on Thursday. So then the following week, once they get acclimated, I should have them to be able to sell if people are still interested. So yeah, just send me an email and then we can go from there. I would actually preferably like to sell them in groups of like 5 or 6, just because they're so rare. And with the dam project and everything, and the Zingo, it'd be great to be able to breed them and spread them throughout the hobby. But probably the minimum number of group I would sell them in would be 3, unless you're adding to a group and you need to increase numbers in your existing group.
Yeah, awesome.
Now listen, guys, before we get off here, if you haven't went over to this gal's site, go right now, give her a like and subscribe, and maybe later go watch one of her videos so they stick. And believe me, I believe this young lady is going to be amazing in the fish fam. Going to be an added value for the buck for us all. We're going to love having her around. So go on over and show her some love. We'd appreciate that.
Patrick Hardy has a request for you, Kenny, to make some videos of our new live bearer collection. Pretty please.
Yes, I plan to do that. I've been busy this weekend. My son wanted the help of the one-armed bandit for stuff. So literally it was me supervising pretty much the whole weekend, but it was ridiculous. But I do plan to get on that probably this week at some point, Patrick. I'll do another one on all of our live bearers.
Yeah.
Might as well just name it the Fish Room Tour, because I'll be going through the fish rooms to go through all these live bearers. And then maybe later time I'll do some shrimpage. We'll do some shrimpage for them again.
Yeah.
So what kind of neocaradinas do you guys have currently? Because I remember you guys doing videos on them.
We have, look at them all coming in again.
I know.
I'm so sick of these people. Anyway, we have orange, yellow, Bloody Mary, cherry, blue sapphire, blue dreams, jades.
Wow.
Orange.
Yellow.
We said yellow. Okay. I know we got like 7 or 8. I can't remember them all, but.
Dang. Okay, you should sell your shrimp.
I didn't actually really think I had that many until we put in some new shrimp food that we were trying from Shrimp Envy.
Okay.
And when I put the food for Shrimp Envy in there, I'm not even kidding you. Like every shrimp in the tank came and piled onto these little pieces of fresh food that I put in there. They've never done that with anything before. They absolutely hog piled, and I realized how many shrimp.
It was like people. It was like people rushing for the toilet paper at Costco. It was that bad. That kind.
Wow, that's so true. Oh, that's so great. Oh, that's great. So Shrimp Envy, I'll have to check them out.
Yeah, the food that they have, I don't know what magical ingredients they use, but I'm not even kidding you. Fabulous shrimp.
Oh, that's great.
So it looks like we're going to take this time to thank each and every one of you for coming out tonight and watching us, seeing her and this other one next to me here. I want to say thank you to all my moderators, all my super chatters, and my members. Appreciate you guys, and all you replay and the lurkers. You guys are all amazing as well. And of course, all of you sitting here watching us, we appreciate you. Head on over to Ian's, and tonight we will go L236 in Miss Stephanie's honor. And
Thank you.
be sure to go over there and show him some love. I don't want to stomp on Ian because he works hard at what he does too. But Stephanie, anything you want to say before we get off here now?
No, just thank you guys so much for being so nice and welcoming and having me on. I so appreciate it. And everyone in the fish fan amazing. And thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you for coming. It was
Yep,
great
we
having
appreciate you. So as always, guys, love your fish. This is going to be Kenny, Danny, and Miss Stephanie saying good evening for another night of Danikin Shenanigans. See y'all later.
Good night.